try to imagine our country as an English colony. Instead of having 3 branches of government and a president as our leader, we would be controlled by Parliament and the English king. We wouldn't be able to enjoy the magnificent rights that we are given today as US citizens. Fortunately, our country's founding fathers have prevented this disaster from happening. Men like John Adams are responsible for the beginning of our current democracy.
Adams was born in the 13 colonies as they were flourishing. One of the earliest British acts was the Proclamation of 1763, which prohibited colonists from crossing the Appalachian Mountains to keep fights between Native Americans and colonists to a minimum. Many colonists believed that this act spelled of tyranny. People who opposed British rule called themselves patriots. Those who thought that it was completely within British power to put in place orders such as the Proclamation of 1763 were called Loyalists or Tories. John Adams was a strong advocate of the patriotic cause, which he supported and believed in for all of his life.
Throughout his life, John Adams displayed remarkable perseverance, respect for the truth, and a strong wish for his country's growth and prosperity. Adams worked for the defense of Thomas Preston after the Boston Massacre, even though he disagreed with the British officer on everything other than his innocence. His actions in this situation show clearly that he believed in the importance of truth enough to set aside his own personal views to defend it. Facts are stubborn things, and whatever may be our wishes, our inclinations, or the dictates of our passions, they cannot alter the state of facts and evidence.
Although John Adams was a patriot and Thomas Preston was a British officer, the truth was stronger than their political views in Preston's trial. His actions in this case proved that he was quick to set aside his personal bias to pursue the truth.
This left a print in the minds of his followers and fellow patriots about the importance of truth over political views, something that we all need to remember. Furthermore, the Boston Massacre was a key event in bringing upon the Revolutionary War. John Adams' involvement in Preston's trial demonstrated self-discipline and respect, which was a bold move for an American that was so devoted to the patriotic cause. By setting aside his personal beliefs, John Adams was able to support the value that was most important to him, respect of the truth. His firm belief in truth and doing what's right guided him throughout all of his major works in his life. One such instance of this is his record of peace with other nations.
For 10 years, beginning in 1778, Adams and Benjamin Franklin traveled through Europe as diplomats from the 13 colonies. While there, John Adams gained a reputation in the Netherlands and France as a polite and respectful representative of America. During his many years as a diplomat, he gained favor for his new country as well as loans to help it get off to a successful start. He and Franklin traveled back to France in 1882, where they helped to negotiate the Treaty of Paris, which was responsible for ending the Revolutionary War.
Actions speak louder than words, and in this case, both sent the same message of peace to Europeans. Without Adams' apparent respect towards other countries, young America might have had problems with Europe. Instead, it had a peaceful beginning due to Adams' responsibility, which was continued during his presidency.
While John Adams was in office as president, a war clashed between France and Britain. The country's alliance was split, some favoring the British and some supporting France. When a treaty was made with the British near the end of George Washington's second term, the French saw it as a betrayal to their country by the Americans. In 1797, they began to attack American ships. John Adams knew that something had to be done.
The popular demand among the country was a cry for war, especially among Adams' own party, the Federalists. Adams had an unexpected time of popularity because of this uniting for war, but he could not escape the feeling that the right thing for the country was peace. Although his colleagues begged him to reconsider, Adams remained firm, and in 1799 sent a peace offering to France.
By facing hard facts and accepting his responsibility to guide his country properly, Adams showed tremendous wisdom and diplomacy. Without his firm belief in doing what's right, America could have fallen into war with France, and the course of history would have drastically changed. We could be speaking French right now.
Let them revere nothing but religion, morality, and liberty.
John Adams' devotion to truth and justice influenced everything he did. He was always respectful to other nations while in office and out, promoted the truth over all else, and strived for peace when others told him otherwise. The true worth of Adams' actions are seen through history. Think of how different our country could be if we had gone to war with France and lost, for example.
John Adams deserves admiration because even with the pressures of society, he was able to demonstrate self-honesty and live completely by his own beliefs, something that only a truly amazing person could ever manage to do. Good John Adams will succeed with a most substantial lead. His Federalist views will win a prosperous nation for you and him. Business leads to liberty and growth and wealth and stable economy. Hail John Adams, he can lead our country and give us what we need. Hail John